We are back again, and we have with us Ms. Hind Abdel Majid. We had with us a while ago Noor Abdel Majid. They're not the same family, two different guests, and they're not relatives at all, just a coincidence there. And Ms. Hind is an expert in communication skills, so we're going to talk about that right now. Welcome to the program.
Welcome to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, what made you attracted to this kind of field, the communication skills? It's a big challenge to anyone to be in the field of communications.
I like to be communicated with other people. I like all the world. I like all the people. I would like to make many friends. It's obvious that man is a gregarious. We all want to be appreciated, recognized. So I like communication skills.
What is the most important rule that one should learn when communicating with one another?
Let me ask you, is it a good thing when you find people understand you?
No, it's of course not, but it's sometimes there is lack of communication, there is misunderstanding, a message could be delivered wrong. So as a communication skill expert, what do you think is the number one rule?
The number one rule is to take an interest in others. Learn people's names and remember them. Like people in an active way, not in a vague way. Try to take a new experiment. Try to make new relations. Try to pick out a new relation with many people who don't know them. Try to make them like you in a polite and positive way.
Did you take it as a profession? Did you study communication skills? How did you develop that?
First of all, I am a social person. I like making friends. So I like human development. That's why I'm interested in making course or study communication skills.
So you studied this and now you are giving courses in this?
I try.
Yes.
How different is it when it comes to certain age groups or certain nationalities or those coming from different cultures? How do you manage to give skills in communicating with people of different age groups and cultural backgrounds?
My aims are to deal with blind people. Blind people all need to be appreciated, need to feel secure in their life. These type of people always feel rejected. So I am interested in teaching them, especially children.
Obviously, for children, it could be very hard. I think it needs a lot of patience from your side.
Yes. But I am from their world. So I feel that I can understand them.
But because they're young, usually children, generally speaking, always feel insecure and they feel dependent on others for help all the time. But from your field of experience, how do you teach them to be secured, to depend on themselves?
The problem is not that they are dependent. The problem that they are or they suffer from seclusion. They always stay in boarding schools. They are isolated from society. So I would like to make them communicated with sighted people. I would like sighted people to understand us.
Does it take a certain, I mean, the way you deal with the children and the way you deal with the older people, how is it different? And who absorbs easier? The young one because he's still young, or the older one because maybe he can absorb better? Which is easier for you?
Of course, children, but they are they need many ways to convince them, because they believe what they want to believe. Nobody can deceive them.
What about communicating, I mean, the communication process, something like music, maybe certain beats, what kind of the process of communicating with children and others, in generally speaking from your field of experience? Tell us about that.
I like writing stories, so I may use it to attract children or old people, something like that.
So one of the means you do in your skills to attract them is to write stories, and you tell them about the stories.
Yes.
What are other tools or other means that you use as well?
Sorry?
What are the other tools or means of skills or studies that you use to help them? Just like the stories, what else?
To learn more ways to reach them. But I know stories, only stories.
Yes. Well, stories makes the imagination.
Yes.
So it could be enough at one point.
Well, we would
Something
like...
creative.
Yes, exactly. It helps creation.
Miss Hind Abdelmajid,
Abdel Fattah.
We apologize for that. Communication skills expert, thank you very much for joining us on Egyptian Nights.
Please let me tell you something.
Sure.
I would like to direct a message to all the world. There is something good in worst of us, and there is something bad in the best of us. So it's not right for any of us to criticize the rest of us. So we have to accept and respect others, whatever they are. It is the core of communication skills. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And your message is delivered. Thank you very much for joining us.